Yeah.
Our ability to tell time would be essentially wiped out. That's what Neil is saying, and that's kind of a trouble.
Well, tell history time.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I can know it's 2 PM. I could know that.
The causal time gets messed up.
But
right?
it's just
Because
us as a species that registered the concept of time?
not at all. We know that there are many species that can tell difference between day and night, for example.
Yes.
Right? And they actually age and they know when to spawn and when to come back to the stream. So they do measure time, but not in the way that we understand it as ticking and so forth, right? But clocks here on Earth, if the speed of light were infinite, would also run funny. There would be a ability to see things that are happening, but the way that we measure them is dependent on how fast that information gets around the universe. So there's lots of interesting, cool results. I don't know if they'd be sad, but it certainly would be very, very different. But I'm going to focus on something that's a slightly different, and I got to give credit to our former colleague Ken Croswell.
I remember him.
Yeah, Ken Croswell was wound up writing a number of books about astronomy. Also, a very very talented astronomer. He wrote a very good insight that I saw in one of his books, and that is, if the speed of light were infinite, night would always be day,
Good point.
because the light from distant parts of the universe would get to us immediately, as well as stuff close to us. As a result, every single spot in the sky would be
just
covered
coming
somewhere
up the-
by a star.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
So all the lines of sight in the universe would be
full of
brightly
light.
lit. And so we would never have a sky that we could look at night and see what's out there.